Let's bring it back over to the blue couches and welcome in Chuck Nelson here to talk about the West Bayfront Porchfest. How many years for this now, Chuck?
6.
6 years. Have you led it the whole time?
Yeah, my neighbor Dave and we got it started during COVID, and it's just grown every year since.
Yeah, which was a great idea. I love how we had to pivot and do some things in COVID, and then they've stuck around. They've been great ideas, and this is one of them.
Yeah, and it's done in a lot of other cities too. I even got to experience one in Memphis last year, so we're getting around, and there's been plenty of places that did it before us too.
Yeah. So for those who aren't familiar, just explain the concept of Porchfest.
Yeah, so it's this weekend. It's going to be 24 different bands on 24 different porches, giving us 6 hours of live music in the West Bayfront. Yeah. So it's a great way to feature the neighborhood and be hospitable. People come from all over on this one, and it's great.
I don't remember 24 being the number last year. You have more again this year?
Last year was 26.
Oh,
so
okay.
we've been holding down that couple dozen number here.
That's great.
Last year for our 5th anniversary, we did 5 hours with 5 bands an hour and then one finale. This year, just the way it worked out, we ended up with 24.
And you moved around to different porches, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's different porches every year, whichever neighbors sign up for it, and then different bands every year as well. Probably about 60% of the bands have played before, but it shifts every year.
Yeah, and the concept is just kind of wander the neighborhoods, get to know people, introduce yourself, listen to some great music, right?
Oh yeah, and EMTA brings the trolley out for us, so we do have a little transportation bringing you around. It's all walkable, but that can get you from one end of the neighborhood real quick, and some food trucks in Gridley Park there.
I was going to say, it's kind of the heart of it is in Gridley Park, right?
Yeah, that's right the middle of the neighborhood, so everything's within walking distance of there, within a few blocks. But if you want to get from, about the 300 block to the 1200 block, that's kind of the range. 10 blocks is a bit of a walk, so we still have the trolley if you need it.
Gotcha, yeah. What food trucks will be there? People always like to know that, so they can make their plans.
We've got a hot dog one, and then we got Chuck and Ginny's, which is an old neighborhood Italian spot. Yeah. So it's kind of nice that they've come back as a food truck.
Absolutely.
And Erie Ale Works.
Erie Ale Works. I didn't know that Chuck and Ginny's had a food truck.
Yeah,
so there you go. We've got to get them in the kitchen over here, don't we? So this is Saturday from noon to 6, pretty much all day.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've actually, this year we also have a sponsored after party at Altered State too. It's out of the neighborhood by a few blocks. So you keep listening to a party for 10 hours this weekend.
You can give it a really good, and you've got great t-shirts. I love them. This is the new one for this year.
Yeah.
Who does your t-shirts for you?
Dave, he's the other guy that organizes it. He does all the artistic stuff. I do the administrative stuff and fundraising. And this is actually my house this year.
There you go.
I took a little executive privilege with it this year and said, hey, put my house on there.
That's really neat though. Do you have a band on your porch this year?
Yeah, I have Key West Express on my porch.
Okay.
I do take the nice things.
How do you fit them on there?
I've got a big porch. It's this big.
That's terrific. What are some of the other bands participating?
So the finale is the V Band. They're going to be playing at St. Andrew's Church. We've got, oh my goodness, we've got a drum band. Steel drums. Okay. And that's huge. So they're one of the bands. We've got a Barry King blues band that's playing. That's led by Mo Troop. So there's 24 bands.
And a lot of variety.
Big variety.
Now, if you're the homeowner that's hosting a band on your porch, do you have to provide them with snacks and drinkies as well, too, to keep them,
just happy? A porch and electricity is all we really need. But I'll tell you, we do get some very hospitable neighbors. And, a lot of the houses maybe have a cooler around back for the friends.
That's really the whole, essence of the whole thing is to be hospitable and to meet new people and to, in this day and age, it's like, you don't drop in on anybody anymore. You don't walk up and knock on doors, and this is kind of trying to bring that good hometown feel back.
Yeah, and it's a nice dense neighborhood with a lot of front porches, so it's the kind of neighborhood where you get to know your neighbors pretty well. But we get a lot of people from outside the neighborhood for this, so we have a band at Spencer House, the bed and breakfast. I know they get some. I think they have some repeat bookings for theirs. People that come from out of town to come to this event now.
Sure, that's terrific. It is all happening Saturday from noon to 6 at Gridley Park and then throughout the neighborhood there. You can go to ourwestbayfront.org for more information and for a list of all the activities, right?
That's right,
That's terrific. And get your merch with Chuck's house on it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in today.